voices. Okay, you ready? Okay. All right, this particular treat box is one that I've never seen it on YouTube at all. So I think it's my original design.
Oh, all right, taking credit.
I am. All right, so I've chosen we're gonna do a sort of another Halloween-ish type thing. So we've got this lovely purple paper, and this again has to be a non-directional paper because you're gonna have an up and down on the wrapper of it. So yes, it has a wrapper. This is a Martha Stewart scoring board, and you can buy scoring boards by other people. Some of them fold up. I kind of like the one that sits all the way out. It's 12 by 12 space. You don't have to worry about getting it, have a crease in your paper because of it folding or anything like that. So that's why I really like this particular type. We will, one of the things that you can do, sometimes when you're scoring, it will jump the track. We've got all these little grooves every 1/8 of an inch. And one of the ways to combat that is just take the oils from your hand and run over it, and that should take care of it.
We have to cut the size first.
We do.
You forgot.
I forgot what I was doing. All right, I've got to take 3 inches to make my wrapper. And there we are, 3 inches, bam. My wrapper, I'm just gonna do it in half, fold it in half. And we'll do the little bottom part of it in a little bit. So that one's just in half. Now I'm going to take a scoring tool. It comes with a little tool that looks like this, and I've never used it.
Oh.
It's just not comfortable in my hand. I had these particular tools. They're actually dotting tools with paint that you're supposed to use them for. But I think they work great for this particular type of thing. Now we're gonna do, this box is gonna be 2 inches by 3 inches. So I'm going to do, first I'm gonna do my 2-inch score. Then I'm gonna go 3 inches from that. So I'm going to 5. Now I've got to go 2 inches, so 7. 3 inches, so 10. And then for the bottom of the box, this was 2 inches wide, so we're going to do a 2-inch bottom of the box as well. That's our scoring. Now I go ahead and fold on those lines. And kind of, if it needs to be straightened up, as you do this, you sometimes have to ooch it just a little bit, one way or the other. Go along our lines. All right, there we are. Now I can kind of see, whichever side you can see on. I'm going to take scissors and go from the bottom up to that very first score line and cut those out. Cut right on that line.
You don't really cut it out, you just cut up.
Well, I'll show you here in a minute. I do kind of cut it out.
Okay.
But yeah, just straight up that score line. That's what we're trying to do. Okay. So this is a side, a front, a side, a back. And then we have this little strip right here that we're going to glue with. So on the bottom, I'm going to eliminate this particular piece. And then I'm also going to give it a little wedge on the top. This is the glue part. I'm also going to wedge these little side pieces. So we are kind of cutting out that little score line. It makes a little ditch in the paper kind of thing. That one. Now, sometimes when I'm doing a project where it really will matter how it looks, I might really try to be as precise as I possibly can. This is a little treat box. It's going to get pitched.
Okay.
We're not going to keep
Not
it
a
forever.
permanent thing.
Yeah, it's not really something. So I use this adhesive, which came from the Dollar Tree. And there are a lot of, the Dollar Tree, they're now coming out with it. Crafter Square is the brand name of this particular, these craft items that they're putting out. And this is great. I love this particular stuff. You can pay, if you bought this on the internet, it would be 4 times that price. So.
Not $1.
Cool. $1. Now, I hold it, I put it in my hand, and then I basically have made myself a tape dispenser. Cool. Now we're going to put that adhesive right up here at this little fold line. So as I say, this is double-sided tape.
But you can also get double-sided tape just like a regular tape dispenser.
You can.
It may be harder to use.
It is, because it sticks to your finger. This way you've got one side that's not sticky, so it makes it a tiny bit easier. While I'm here, well, no, we'll wait. Okay, so you just kind of, it's called burnishing, when you just press down on that particular thing, and you just pull the backing off, maybe.
Burnish harder.
Sometimes you have to burnish a little harder. Sometimes it comes better from one side than the other for some reason. Yeah, you can just, let's do it this way. Let's fold over from here, and then just fold that flap over, and it should match up perfectly. Box. All right. We'll put the sides in. Down. So we need to put tape here to close this box bottom up. These cute little blocks also came from the Dollar Tree. There were 36 of them. I haven't really come up with a good craft for those yet, but I'm sure I will.
ABC blocks for a dollhouse.
There you go. Now, 2 things that I did this particular time that I'm glad happened, so that I can show you how to fix it. See, I've got a crease in it right here, but that's okay. That bottom tape will be just fine. The other thing is I ran over the side over here. So there's going to be this sticky residue on the side, but all you do is just take your finger, push it back onto the paper, and then it'll be just fine. And then here we put our box bottom, because it's kind of squared up. All right. Now on this particular box, we're going to just press in on the side. Just give it a little press, so you can put your treats in there. And I'm going to show you how you could not put treats in this box and fill it up to the top, because we're going to pinch it in, and we're going to put a topper on.
Kind of like a lunch bag.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, sorry about that. So now we're going to measure this particular thing. We're going to put it into our topper, press it all up into the top. And then we can see where we need to fold. Okay, so I'll take my box out, and then I'll give these a better press all the way down. Now we're going to use some decorations on this, and these also came from Crafter Square, Dollar Tree. that particular one had 20 in it. I believe these little owls have 8 in a package. So I'll let you choose which owl you want to use out of that. They're all a little different. Some of them have the wings going out, and we have different things. Maybe
I think the orange will show up better.
okay. You want to put a pumpkin on it too, or
Sure.
let's see.
Well,
If
see
we
how
put
much
it-
room there is.
Yeah, let's see how much room we got. I don't know. He's kind of cute this center,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
is. Do you have
But
one on
let's-
the other side?
We could, absolutely. Let me see, or we could do a couple of pumpkins over there or something too. There's the little pumpkin. You could do a couple of pumpkins or another owl. What do you think?
Pumpkins.
Okay, I think they're all the same. There's also what, cats and spiders and mummies, bat. You like those? Just the pumpkin?
There's a green one.
Oh, that's a green. Oh, that's cute. All right, yeah, let's do maybe one like that,
Okay.
something like that. All right, I believe these just have a backing on them. Just take it off. Now, thinking in terms of what you might be able to do with girls on these, your Girl Scout troop, the other thing that you could do is that you could make it out of white or a lighter color, and let them, they could color it, decorate it. If you had daisies, just let them do that. But, they love stickers.
Oh, yeah, they love
They
stickers.
love stickers. So that's always going to be probably a good option. And these are felt stickers, so like I say, these I think were $8 for $1, the little owls. So you run into a little bit more money if you've got a large troop. Sorry, my hand's kind of in the way there. Oh, he is cute. He is cute. All right, so I'm going to have to put some adhesive here and here. So we're going on the bottom on one side and the top part on the other side. And these are not holding a whole lot, anything very heavy at all. So your bottom, whoops, I didn't get that scissors, I need that. That's what I see, the bottom on this one. Or the underside, I should say. Sometimes if you're doing 3D boxes out of paper, depending on what you're putting in your little box, you might have to sort of reinforce the bottom.
Don't put rocks in it.
But you could. Alrighty. So it's best to go ahead and put your little box in there, up to the top. Oh, did I burnish it enough? Come on. All right, while you're holding it there, because it does tend to slip a little bit. And there we go. One little treat box, all decorated. Any holiday you like.
So you could do fall, or you could do Christmas.
Absolutely.
Valentine's Day.
Yep. So one of the things that I was looking at is that now that I've used, a lot of these, I'm coming up with these lovelies. And I'm like, okay, so now I have to figure out a craft where I use these. And this morning I was just like, well, you have all kinds of things left over. And I was like, leave no trace crafting.
Yeah.
We need to have a leave no trace crafting session. And people could send me like 3 of something, and I could come up with an art project to use it.
I bet you could do
Things that
Christmas
you-
ornaments.
Yeah, for sure, a Christmas ornament it would make. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to come up with some good ideas for Leave No Trace Crafting. Okay.